So now that we have these kind of data bound as .attr and .style, and and these will set either the attributes or CSS styles on our SVG elements. And so here we have our 5 rectangles, and what we've done is we went and set the width to, we just have a variable that says we want the rectangle width to be 50. We say, go and get our SVG, and within that SVG container, select all of our rectangles, so here, and let's bind our array of 5 numbers, bind that data onto all of these rectangles, and then we're going to use that bound data to calculate the x position, and I want the x position to be the index of that rectangle. Rectangle width of 50 pixels, put in some stroke width of 3, put in some fill color of pink, and this is how we have this. And what I want us to do is, actually, let's talk about how this is working underneath the hood first. And so with .attr and .style, what it does is it takes the selection and it loops through all of the elements in the selection, all of the DOM elements in the selection, and it sets either the attribute or CSS style on all of those elements. And so if value is a function, so if what we're passing in is a function like this, so if the second so if this value is a function, then what D3 does is loops through and passes in the data that's bound and the index of that particular DOM element. So what we've done here is the height is 45. For the second one, data bound is 67, index is 1. X thus is 1 times 50 is 50, height is the data, so it's 60. Just play around with each of these cells that we covered. I know that I went through quite quickly. Here's a list of the different attributes that you can set on SVG elements. So I just want us to take a few moments to kind of play around with these cells so that you can kind of get a hopefully more intuitive understanding of D3 selections and how data binding is working and how we can use those bound data with the attributes on these DOM elements.